This video is for Eric with complete flood restoration of San Antonio. Eric's, congrats. I can tell you have an amazing company. And you met with my coworker, Sam, this morning, and he passed me your information. My name is Alex with Map Ranking, and I'm going to make you an audit to give you some pointers. Thank you. Since you met with us this morning, I feel like this is going to help you. You have an amazing business. As a matter of fact, I can tell out of all the water damage restoration companies in San Antonio, you're probably the one with the most reviews, or one of the more established ones. So that's good news, because it means that when I run the report, if you haven't done this on your own, you can go mapranking.com, go here, mapranking.com, go to where it says Run Tracker, and it's going to take you to a tool like this where you can enter your company and analyze your rankings on Google Maps. While I don't work with a lot of water restoration companies, most of my clients are plumbers and HVAC businesses, which is, by the way, very, very similar to water damage restoration, water and fire damage restoration, which is an emergency service, which means your top acquisition channel should be Google Maps, LSA, which, by the way, is going to work the best if you have a great SEO on your Google Maps, and also paid ads as well, and referrals from other plumbers or other companies. Regardless, when I run your report, I run it for what should be your most profitable keyword, water damage restoration. And it seems like you have, if you can see right here on my screen, let me move this a little bit. You have a great ranking on the southwest of San Antonio, where you're ranking number one pretty much in all these 3 to 4 mile radius. And as we get into San Antonio is where your rankings drop, which it's interesting. And the pointers I'm going to give you will help you fix some of that. Even if you do it on your own, I don't care, but hopefully this will help you. As you can see, going into San Antonio, like right here where you're position 7, almost all of the companies that are ranking above you have way, way, way less reviews. San Antonio Water Damage Restoration, 55 reviews. ServPro, 53. ServPro, again, 72 these franchises. It's not that hard to get them out of the way. Care San Antonio, 11 reviews. Restore Pros of San Antonio, 64. San Antonio Water Damage, 12 reviews, meaning they don't have what it takes to be ranking at the top. So it's very doable for you to expand a little bit more towards San Antonio, but also towards the north and the northwest. There is a big opportunity. Every single one of these dots that you dominate means a lot of more business, a lot of more phone calls. So don't be fooled just by believing, hey, if I just rank in Alamos, Farmstead, that's not that much. Well, it means that anybody who will be searching for water damage restoration in this area will find you at the top. So there's definitely a very good amount of area where you should be, where you have a good capability to increase your Google Maps rankings. Now, my top suggestion, and this is probably one of the ones that's the most important. Google Maps, the way it works based on entities. There's certain entities and signals that are what pushes you to the top. Reviews, as you can tell, is a very important one. And that is what is helping you, the amount of reviews that you have. But on all the other entities is where you're lacking. Starting right here with your website. So when we go to your website, SEO or website SEO and the type of SEO that I do for Google Maps is different. It's not the same. Why? Because it's basically all that I do, right? Positioning these plumbers and these companies on Google Maps. I'm going to inspect it quickly with a tool called Ahrefs. It's a very well-known SEO tool because I want to know what's your website structure, what are the headlines that you're sending Google with your homepage or the page that your Google business profile is linking to. I want to understand what headlines, what's the important things that you're communicating to Google. And the most important headline right here should be an H1. That's how you always want to start your website. And it says right here, your H1, it's missing. That's why we see this yellow sign. And it's followed by an H5 headline that says complete and an H4 that says flood restoration. And then you get into an H1 headline that says 24/7 restoration services. There's things to fix in here, as you can probably tell. Um, Most of this is on the back end, on the coding of the website. So whoever does your SEO, if you point this out to them, I'm sure they will be able to fix it. And something like that will help you. Improving those headlines and going through the website, making sure that some of those entities that I'm going to show you later are present, are going to give you a push and are going to expand you into those new service areas. Now, another tool that will help you expand into new service areas is what we call map check-ins. Map check-ins, you will learn more about map check-ins right here on Map Ranking. Every single time that you go to do a job, you want to be doing a check-in using this application called Map Check-ins. It's an app that plumbers give to their technicians, and everywhere they go, they do a geotag of that location. They publish an update to the website, they publish an update to the Google Business Profile, and that update has geotag information about the location, the service, and some SEO tags that we push. That's also going to make you more relevant into those surrounding areas around San Antonio or closer to San Antonio, where you're still struggling a little bit. And those check-ins will also be published into your Google Business Profile. And that takes me to finally another area of opportunity. Let me go ahead and search for you. Search for your company on Google really quick. So these updates that you're doing, I can tell they look very nice, and we want to be doing some of them or most of them with our Map Check-ins app and fully optimizing this Google Business Profile start to finish. As of right now, hopefully you have more than a Facebook page, because also social media sends signals to Google about how relevant you are and how active your business is. So making sure that this profile is fully complete, even aligning it and linking it to all of your social media accounts matters. Now, I do have something that I want you to pay attention to on our website, and it's our entities, the explanation of how entities work and the type of work that we do at the Google Business Profile level that you should be doing as well. Let me see. I think I have that linked as part of our 12-week journey. So 12 weeks is the amount of time that we set up. There's a video right here that explains in details everything that I do with my clients. I invite you to watch that video. This will give you a really great idea for everything that we do, how we achieve results, the type of guarantee that we give our clients, and what we expect our clients to do, because this is it's two people, a partnership where you have certain responsibilities that I'm expecting you to do. Obviously, I'll be giving you advice. I'll be giving you what to do on your end, things that I'm not capable of doing for you. But then I also explain on this video everything that I'll be doing on a week-by-week basis. When it comes to entities on the website or entities at the Google Business Profile level. Let me see. Oh, here it is, our GVP entity reinforcement. This is something that you want to do, or your SEO people want to do, to make sure that you reinforce that primary category for water damage restoration. Service level entity markup, it's another thing that you want to pay attention to. There's actually 12 steps here to go through when it comes to GVP entity reinforcement. GVP is one of those entities that makes the biggest impact when it comes to your rankings on Google Maps. The other one is the website, and then also your reputation, your reviews, and how active you are on social media. All of those things contribute, right? This article or this guide will help you a lot with expanding to some of those areas where you're missing a little bit right now. And we do all of this in conjunction with another app we developed. It's called CTR Booster, which is an app that creates more engagement from those areas. That's one of the things that when you pair it with the Google Maps SEO service we do, makes you expand and makes your SEO stick. It makes it stay and produce results for a long time. Finally, The other area that you will read when you're going through our 12-week roadmap that makes a big impact, it's a schema. Schema, it's a technical word for structured data, which is something that traditional SEO people also overlooked because they don't have the years of experience, or they don't work with as many plumbers or clients as I do when it comes to Google Maps ranking. So let's go ahead and go onto this tool called schema.org by Google, and we're going to go and validate the structured data. It's coding that you're sending to Google. That's very important. And if you see right here, you're telling Google their web page, and this is the information about your web page. You're telling Google that you're a local business, and here's the information that you're sending Google about that local business. What should catch your attention right here is how little structural data, how little schema you're using here to send to Google. As a matter of fact, this is one of the things where when we go through your website, we pay a lot of attention to the structural data because there's a lot of information that you should be communicating to Google through this coding. Even before Google goes into the rest of your website, even before they go into every single page, even before they scan your content, the very first thing they will do when they crawl your website is go through your structural data and then make a determination by what's important for me to learn about this business? Why is this business relevant? And maybe I will scan more pages based on what I'm reading here. So this is an area where, good news, you have some basic schema in place, but this is something where you need to be expanding as well. Hopefully this is useful for you because I think you got a business that I can tell has a lot of potential, and you have put a lot of work into doing that, so either yourself or somebody else, but you're just missing a little bit more from what we do to go ahead and expand even further and increase the number of calls that I'm sure you're looking for.